Alright, back into the video. Today I will be reviewing Chapter 3, Season 2. Just saw the event, and yeah, let's get into it. Starting with the Battle Pass of this season, I think it was a above average Battle Pass. We had skins like Doctor Strange and Prowler, my top two. I think they're really good and really well executed. Not that many edit styles, like actual true edit styles with them, which kind of sucks, but whatever, it's a collab. I can't really expect too much from Epic Games for that. Storyline skins were really good, like the 7 members were really good skins. A bunch of edit styles for them. They looked pretty good. Overall, I think all the other skins are very just generic and very bland. The new map changes this season were Command Cavern, the Fortress, Snap Station, and the Collider. At the start of the season, Epic added No Build, a game mode where you can go into and no one can build. They also added Overshield, so it's a little buffer because you can't build. It's a 50 shield recharge, so if you got shot for 20, it would recharge after like 10 seconds or so. It's a nice little buffer because you don't have building. Adding No Build really changed how you play this game. Now there's two separate game modes. There's building and there's non-building. Most people are playing non-build because a lot of people are coming back to this game and there's a big skill gap with building in this game. There's a 4-year skill gap. If you haven't played since like the season 4, season 3, the peak of Fortnite, you have not played since then. Yeah, there's a lot of catching up to do. So adding no build really made it so people will come to this game and actually play it and actually experience all the new items and stuff. I think it really changed this game and is really good for the game. No build changes everything about this game. It's giving new life to this game and giving a reason for people that haven't played this game at all or haven't played it in years to come back and play and see what all the new updates are and see the new battle pass. It really does change this game and it should stay forever. It's a really great addition and it really evolves the game into something else than just building in 90s and sweats. Thank you, Epic. Another big addition we got this season was mantling and the tactical sprint. Tactical sprint is like a super sprint. You get like a duration of stamina and you can kind of just sprint for as long as you can with that stamina bar. It's really good. Mantling is when you get a 1 block high edge. You can jump up onto it and grab up and pull yourself up. Really great additions. These additions are really changing the game, and I hope Epic keeps doing stuff like this because these are fucking spectacular. These 3 things right here that I'm talking about right now carried the fucking season. You can't change my mind. Mantling, tactical sprint, and zero build, 100% carried the whole season. Nothing can change my mind between those 3. So good. This season they added the tank. They brought back the thermal scoped assault rifle. They also have the striker burst rifle. They also brought back the drum shotgun. They added the combat SMG from that vote from season 8 of chapter 2. They also did the vehicle mod for the cow catcher and the repair torch. The tank is a literal tank. The thermal scope is still amazing as it always was. The striker burst is a really great assault rifle. The drum shotgun got buffed a lot and was really fucking strong. The combat SMG is a nutty SMG. The cow catcher was a vehicle mod that you could throw in a car and it could plow through objects. You could also throw it on the ground in zero build and use it as cover, which was really cool. And we also had the repair torch, very self-explanatory. If a car is low on health, you can repair it with that. Throughout the week, we could spend gold like we did in Chapter 2, Season 8 on upcoming items. We could get the Armored Battle Bus came out, and it was a Armored Battle Bus. You could drive the Battle Bus. It could smash through objects. It had turrets on it. It wasn't too bad. It was very heavily armored and a little slower than other vehicles, but it was pretty good. We also had the 7 anti-vehicle turret come out, which was just like a turret of some sort. It was only in certain spots. You couldn't really move it around. Only if it was on the bus. That's when you could actually move it around. The first update of the season, we got the Anvil rocket launcher. It's mainly for vehicles. You can use it on enemies. It is not good on enemies at all, but for vehicles, it was really good. It worked really well, but there was really no vehicles you had to take out instantly. The tank wasn't even that strong, so yeah, you could really easily avoid the tank. Some people were really good with the tank, mainly the fucking minigun thing on it, but the shots itself were pretty shit. The Anvil was alright. It works for what it was, but it's nothing spectacular. The next update, they brought back the heavy sniper rifle. They did nerf the shit out of it. It does not do 200 anymore. It does like 190, 180, I think. It's still good. It can still break through some builds, but not like the full metal that we used to be able to do. But most people are playing zero builds, so. But yeah, they really nerfed the shit out of the snipers entirely. It really does suck. In the next update, they brought back the egg launcher and the bouncy eggs for April, and then they also brought the jetpacks back. You could find them on the airships. I think it was only on the airships, if I'm not mistaken. You can find them around like hanging up, and you just hold your interact button on them, and you would pick it up. It wasn't too bad. It was pretty cool to see the jetpacks back for the season, but they're not that great. They never have been. They were just kind of cool, like oh jetpack, but I don't think they were ever really that great to use. They also added a new shotgun, their Ranger shotgun. This fucking gun sucks. We all expected this gun to be the new like one pump weapon. It only had one shot in the chamber, and we all thought it was like a headshot. Boom, instant 200. It was not at all. It was very shit. Body was like 80. Headshot was like 190, 180, 170 maybe. I don't remember exactly, but it was not that good. We all thought it was going to be like the best shotgun of all time, but no, it was absolute dog shit. In the next update, they brought back the light machine gun. They changed the sound of it, and they changed the ammo capacity. I think a bit of the damage. It used to be 100, now it's 60 ammo. The sound is really cool. I really like the sound to it now. Yeah, that was really about it after they changed to it, I think. Maybe the damage, I'm not sure exactly on the percentage of the damages that we used to have, but I think it got a little nerfed because it was very fucking overpowered when it first came out. So I think it makes sense to balance it with all the weapons we have now. In the next update, it was the Star Wars update, or the May 4th update. In this update, we got all the lightsabers back except Rey's, because we got Obi-Wan's, which is really cool to see. And we also got the E11 blasters. You can find these around the map and in chests and all that. It was cool to see them come back, but we really do need a lightsaber pickaxe than these. Then after that update, we got a bunch of other updates that just really added stuff back. It was like Wild Week type shit. So I'm not really gonna go into that because they're just they were there for a week and they got vaulted the next week. Nothing really crazy happened at the end of this season. Most of the times, nothing really crazy happens in the general at the end of the season, but nothing new got added. Nothing crazily got reintroduced that was changed in any way. So there's nothing really to talk about here. But after all the updates, we finally got the event. It was a solid event. I didn't really get to actually be in it. But I got to watch it. I got no spoilers. I watched it through Fortnite's YouTube, and I think it was a good event. It was cool that we got to control the mech a little bit and do like a shooting gallery type of sorts here. A couple cutscenes once in a while. It was more interactive than previous events. Most of the previous events were just like interactive cutscene. So having a more interactive event is cool. But I do really like the cutscenes in the events. I think they really bring life to the characters and all that. So. But yeah, there was a couple dialogue with like Jonesy and Paradigm and all that. That was cool. And then, Dwayne was in there too. But yeah, it was an alright event. I don't think it's the best. I don't even know what my favorite event is. I would have to go through them. But it was an average event, I think. It was cool to see the mech come back and all that. And Sloan get defeated quotations. And then the Geno portal stuff. And the Vader and Obi-Wan thing was sick. But yeah, it was an alright event. If I had to rate this season, what would I give it out of 10? I would give it a 5. A 5, I think, is the perfect score for the season. I don't think it's worse than Chapter 2, Season 8. I might even change that score of that season because that season actually fucking sucked. But it was not as good as Chapter 3, Season 1. That season was better because of the Spider-Man mythic and some of the other additions they added. Like the HVK, the MK, I mean, not that. I don't know why I called it the HVK. I'm thinking of COD. But anyways, it got a 5 because it got boosted by Zero Build, Mantling, and Tactical Sprint. Those are the 3 things that carried the season entirely. The Battle Pass a little bit there, but some of the skins were just kind of bland. Some of the weaker skins of the Battle Pass were just kind of I don't really care. But yeah, it was still a pretty solid season, but very average. It's 5 because it's very average. But the 3 things that carried this season easily was Zero Build, Mantling, and Tactical Sprint. Those things are spectacular and will stay for this game forever. So yeah, those are easily the best additions. The new POIs really sucked. There was nothing here. There was the blimps, but they didn't do anything because they all crashed at the end, and we didn't even get to see them crash. Yeah, I think it was a sleeper season. I think it really was. It was a quick season, which was good, but it was a very sleeper season. Nothing crazy really happened. Yeah, that's really about it for the Chapter 3 Season 2 review. I think it was an alright season, but not one of the best, but I guess not one of the worst either. But yeah, that's really about it. See ya.